Welcome to on tonight's Clubhouse Live. It's our season-ending fan appreciation extravaganza. First, we'll give our thoughts on what turned out to be a very promising and exciting season for the green and gold, and then we'll get that tumbler spinning, give away a ton of cool prizes to our in-house and online fans. We'd love to give away Ricardo too, but his contract will not allow it. By the way, sorry to all the Lions fans out there. We know how it feels to experience a playoff collapse. All right, it's time to get started, so let's kick off the extravaganza.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Let's hear the applause. Welcome back one more time to the Fox Club. We're hanging out inside Neuroscience Group Field at Fox City Stadium in Grand Chute, Wisconsin. This is the home of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. Also, the home to Clubhouse Live, our season-ending Extravaganza Edition. What a crowd here tonight. How's everybody doing on this big prize giveaway fan appreciation show? Great to have you. I'm Brett Christopherson with USA Today Network Wisconsin and the Post Crescent, and we got a lot to get to. So let's get this going. Happy Vince, one more time. A round of applause. He's here. Happy Vince is here. And Happy Vince is happy for a lot of reasons. First, we're wrapping up a very successful season. Again, our 15th season already in the books with our Extravaganza Edition. This is our 340th show. How about that? So we're going to have a milestone next year. Happy Vince is happy because we got to hang out with a bunch of interesting guests, a couple Pro Football Hall of Famers this year, right? Leroy Butler, Jerry Kramer. And our co-host, how about K9, Keyshawn Nixon? It was fun to meet him. And Josiah DeGuara, the outlaw. Another reason why Vince is happy, the Packers have a quarterback, don't they? They found out that Jordan Love is the man. Nearly led the Packers to an NFC Championship game appearance despite a season that was supposedly a rebuild. Happy Vince is happy because the Packers look like a very exciting, young, and up-and-coming team, maybe a championship contender, right? Something to look forward to. Hype is going to be big time going into 2024, maybe a deep playoff run. And Happy Vince is happy because the Bears still aren't going anywhere. We know that. And the last reason why Happy Vince is happy, we finally got Mean Gene his bobblehead, right? Yeah, we finally did it. Yeah. Mean Gene taking over as he always does. So a lot of reasons to be happy, and we're also happy for our presenting sponsors, Cellcom and Packerland Home Improvement. New customers and eligible upgrades get the Samsung Galaxy S24 for under $10 a month when they pre-order at Cellcom. Visit cellcom.com for details. And Packerland Home Improvement has delivered superior windows and doors installation service for 50 years. Take advantage of their current special. Buy one window or door, get one 60% off, plus 12 months no payments. And for folks in the audience or watching online, get an additional $250 off your entire project simply by mentioning Clubhouse Live. Packerland Home Improvement, it matters. It's your home. So we've got all the welcome mats in place from the NFC North for folks when they get their prizes to stomp their feet all over. But I saved the Lions on that side just because why not kick them while they're down, right? They're feeling kind of bad. They're an NFC North rival again. Now, we're missing somebody tonight, right? We are missing our favorite other co-host, the guy we like to also kick when his team is down. So I think it's time to invite Ricardo to the big boy table, not the little kids table. So I'm going to do this right and proper for you, Ricardo. Our fellow co-host this season, he's completing his 14th season as someone we all despise, right? He still lives in 1985, even, as we have said many, many times, right? That's like how many years ago now that the Bears won a Super Bowl? Our fellow co-host has watched his beloved Bears fall to the Packers 10 straight times. In fact, Chicago hasn't beaten Green Bay since the 2018 season, and the Bears have lost to the Packers 15 of the last 16 meetings and 19 of the last 21 times. Rivalry? What rivalry, right? There's no rivalry there. Our fellow co-host for the second year in a row thinks it's a source of pride for his favorite team to have the #1 pick in the upcoming NFL draft. Our fellow co-host wishes his Bears had a quarterback as exciting as Jordan Love, right? In fact, he wishes his Bears had a quarterback, period. Our fellow co-host always thinks his team is only a year away, but that year never, ever comes, does it? Our fellow co-host has yet to also acknowledge that his favorite team's logo closely resembles a toilet seat. That is true as well. Have you ever seen that? How about one more round of jeers, and maybe some cheers, too, for the one, the only. It is Chicago Bears fan, Ricardo Arguello. Come on over, Ricardo. Yes. Sit down. Actually,
I will sit down.
well, you know what? I have to say, I inadvertently grabbed the wrong chairs. I'm feeling like I'm a little bit lower tonight.
Oh, it's
Usually
okay.
I don't have the high top.
yes.
So
Thank
welcome.
you for that intro.
How's it feel to sit at the big boy table?
I was here about a month ago, and that wasn't fun. So
Yeah.
Remember when I took over the show?
Yeah, well, you failed miserably. Yes, I
I
do
failed
remember that.
miserably.
So
Thank you again to our regulars for helping me out.
It
was
got
great.
so bad that my wife and I were watching it, and we
Yeah?
just turned it off.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It was just like, this is embarrassing. So listen, in true Clubhouse Live tradition, Extravaganza Edition, we do have some Bears jokes tonight. Would you like to hear joke number one? Now, why doesn't the city of Springfield, Illinois, that's the state capital of Illinois, by the way, why doesn't the city of Springfield have a professional football team, Ricardo?
I thought this was just a rhetorical thing. You want me to answer that?
I'll tell you why.
Oh, okay.
Because then Chicago would want one too.
Oh. You need to work on those a little bit, man.
Yes. Hey, listen, we want to zip through all this stuff.
Yes.
We got to talk about Packers, but let's quickly again remind the folks online how this all works. It's kind of an interactive show tonight. I guess the chat is still operational.
It's operational, but no one's watching it. So
So be nice.
yeah, so be nice. Don't no one's kind of like censoring it or anything. But yeah, we expect all our fans though to be nice. Though,
Yeah,
right?
they're all good.
Yes,
They're all
yes.
chatting with each other. But interactive show again. Hashtag one last time is Clubhouse Live. I'm at PC Bretzi on Twitter or X. You're at Ricardo Daily on. And as always, Facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. We've gotten a lot of new likes and follows on Facebook. We'd like to keep that going as our fan base, our crowd base online continues to grow. So let's do it. Our obligatory look back at the 2023 season. First, one last time, Rosie, how about our Clubhouse Live GIF of the night? What do we have there on the big screen? All you need is love, right, everybody? That's all. Love is all you need, Ricardo. Love is all you need, huh?
Well.
What is the let's talk about number 10, Jordan
Okay.
Love, 4,159 yards, 32 touchdowns, 96.1 passer rating, 64% completion percentage, 11 picks. Is there any sliver of a doubt in your mind as you look from the outside looking in that he is the franchise quarterback for the next 10 years?
I've said this before on our various podcasts that we do that I thought Jordan Love would have a fine year. Oh, not a fine year, but he would have a year that would be encouraging. I'm also somewhat of a realist. I'm an island in this sea of, outward just too much positivity.
Okay.
You're only as good as your last game. The fourth quarter, when his team needed him, he didn't come through.
Well, yeah, Mean Gene doesn't like
He didn't come
listening
through.
to that.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of pretty stats here. Brett, I've been saying this every year with Rodgers too, right? But in the end, the playoffs is what matters. I'm saying this as a Bear guy who would love to see my team in this position. But as frustrating as it for me to see my team not compete for a division title, it's got to be just as tough for you guys to be so close. You could make a case that they should be going to the Super
They
Bowl.
very well
right?
could, right? Yeah, I agree.
You could say that. But he didn't come through in the fourth quarter. But he's a young quarterback. I agree with you on that. There may be more opportunities in the future, in the near future.
First-year starter, I think the sky's the limit, as a lot of the guys on the show talked about. And
Does it kill you seeing Brock Purdy taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl?
no.
Does it kill you? No?
Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Now,
Wait,
listen.
rather than who? Dak, maybe? I don't know. Okay.
Well, rather than your team, right?
Oh.
Or the Kirk Cousins or something.
They got to win 9 games first to even
Listen,
get in
though,
the
here's
playoffs.
the thing. Jordan Love, first year, a lot of growing pains, and then he took off. You could
Yes.
see, obviously, the talent. But I think key, and I haven't seen anything yet, is Tom Clements, the quarterback's coach. If he's coming back, which it appears like he will come back.
He's
because
70, though.
I would have thought a decision would have been made by now on the coaching staff. He's
Luke
key in the
Getsy's out
development. No, Packers don't want Luke Getsy back. So don't. Oh, I see Joe Barry's interviewing for some Bears defensive positions.
For a linebacker position,
enjoy
because they hired their defensive coordinator.
Have fun with that. So, but listen, I think Tom Clements, he was so instrumental in the growth of Aaron Rodgers, and you hear it. Just the footwork, some basic fundamentals. If Jordan Love can really hone on that, then I think he takes that next step and becomes, he could be an MVP quarterback.
Here's what we know: he's loved in the locker room. No pun intended, right? He has tremendous arm talent. No one is questioning that, right? He has been in the system, 4 complete years? Those are great things to have in your back pocket, right? To have those things. He has the experience. He has a coach who believes in him. The players believe in him. That's what you want.
And a young group of receivers. They're all growing together. They've definitely found chemistry. So, all right, item number 2, the big news, of course. Joe Barry is no longer the defensive coordinator. I knew that would get some applause.
He did better towards the end of the year.
Yeah, but I think that's fool's gold, don't you?
Okay.
I mean, first of all,
you guys know him better than me.
Listen. We talked about it, and they did play better. But, I mean, they're going against a Vikings team late in the season that had no quarterback, number one. Then a Bears team that's never had a quarterback to clinch a playoff spot. And then I know Matt LaFleur was a little bit more hands-on defensively, and then you kind of saw them play a little bit more aggressive football, right? Not 15 yards off, soft coverage when it's 3rd and 3, that sort of thing, a little bit more blitzing. It would be kind of fun to see, and that seems to be the reports right now, maybe some young blood, some new blood, right? Maybe some young coordinators. Does anybody want to see a retread coordinator, or do you want to go the youth route? Well, Jim Leonard maybe. I haven't heard his name being interviewed, but we'll kind of see how this goes. But I'm excited, and I think obviously, as we talked, Bob, last year, hitching your wagon to Joe Barry was very risky for Matt LaFleur. And
that to me, because I think like a few years ago we were talking about that with Dom Capers.
Yeah.
Right? Remember Dom Capers kind of hung on too long?
But now, probably his most important hire, right? You're going to hitch your wagon to this guy. If this guy doesn't get it right, maybe, who knows? There could be some changes down the road in a few years, although I think Matt LaFleur has definitely bought himself some more years, and he's done a great job. He did a great job with that offense. I will say this, and I don't want folks to think about the defense as well. The coordinators, right? It's been Capers, it's been Pettin, it's been Joe Barry. What's the common denominator, right, is that they just can't quite get it together. And I'm wondering, you keep hearing all the first-round picks on the defensive side of the football, but have we been oversold on these first-round picks, Ricardo? Is this a defense really with just a bunch of not-so-bad players and lacking a lot of studs?
See, I would say that, but I've seen them play well, right? We've seen the defense play well at times, so is it about keeping them consistent? That's coaching, isn't it? You're the one preparing the game plan. You got to let them go out there and eat, as it were, right? I think the talent's there. They need the right coach to really kind of, what do you call that, get them going in the right direction.
Okay, interesting. Well, they definitely need some pieces to, we'll talk about that with draft needs, but that they have to shore up. But I was just wondering if you thought it was a complete rebuild of that defense, or it's just more of a coordinator type.
No, I think it's a coordinator type of thing. And I think this needs to be said, they need to stay healthy, right?
Well, yeah.
Health is a big thing.
They're also getting a new strength and conditioning coordinator as well. So apparently they were not liking the way things were going in that direction, especially with a lot of those soft tissue issues that they've had with the hamstring. So what grade would you give the 2023 Green Bay Packers as we keep moving on? Now, last week, our guest, Pro Football Hall of Famer, Packers legend, Leroy Butler, was right here. I asked him the same thing. He was very generous. He gave them an A+. Now, I think that's a little too much. A+ should be reserved for a Super Bowl championship type team, right?
Yeah, but you see why he did, though, because no one expected them to be where they were at.
Still, I think that's too high. I'm going to give them a solid B. Is that fair? Does that sound good? A good solid B? Is that
I would
okay?
say B+. No one thought they were going to do what they did. Did any of you guys think they'd make the playoffs? Or, no, let me rephrase that. Did any of you think they'd be one game from the NFC Championship game? I don't think anyone thought that.
Well, in this
to
close.
me, that's an incredible season.
It
B+.
is. Okay, B+ for the Bear fan, yeah.
Believe me, I don't want to see that. But you got to give them credit, right? Especially, were they 3-6 at one point?
2-5, 3-6, and then they took off.
Yeah,
so
that's
they
remarkable.
Took off and got red hot. So kudos to Matt LaFleur. But I'm still a good solid B. There was still too many issues defensively, some special teams mishaps.
You're too hard of a grader.
What about the kicker? That wasn't short.
No, I love Anders. He's a good guy.
Maybe though they should have brought a different kicker in, a veteran guy. Maybe Mason Crosby. You could have given him another shot with these important games down the line.
He was missing kicks with the Giants.
So, all right, couple more things. Notable unrestricted free agents.
I love this.
We're going to ask the crowd based
Yes.
on your reaction who to bring back. We'll start with Corey Ballantyne. You guys want to see him back?
I agree.
Now, be careful with this one, but
Be
our
careful.
guy, the outlaw tight end Josiah DeGuara. Yeah, I think he is gone, unfortunately. As much as we love getting to know Josiah, you got Musgrave, you got Kraft, you got Ben Sims. I think that tight end room is looking pretty good. In fact, if anything, I'd like to see more of a true fullback, like a Juszczyk type or an Alec Ingold type.
They were out of style, and now they're coming back in style. They should be.
So rather than trying to fit a square peg in a round hole.
You did it right. Good job.
Thank you. Why don't you just get a true fullback instead? How about this one? A.J. Dillon. And don't cheer just because he loves Wisconsin and Door County.
If he comes at the right price.
Maybe a one-year deal. But I do think the Packers need to draft a running back. We'll talk about that. But maybe he could have a one-year prove-it deal, right? A team-friendly deal. Safety Rudy Ford, I would like to see back, depending on how.
He's a good player.
Yep. How about tackle Yash Nyman? He just brings good depth. He's a depth guy.
Some of the Bear mock drafts off seasons have them signing Nyman as a backup.
The Bears?
He'll have a lot of interest.
Oh, he will. He's how about our other guy, Keyshawn Nixon?
Ooh.
Now, I'm thinking Keyshawn back-to-back All-Pro is going to command a few more bucks, right?
Well, not just that. I think the Packers have quite a number of picks.
They do.
So I could see them getting a developmental corner. You never know. That could make him the odd man out.
He's a bit of a locker room leader, though, right? And brings a little bit of a nastiness. You know what would be kind of fun to see him move to safety? Couldn't you move him to safety with his speed and his willingness to hit? How about, speaking of safety, Jonathan Owens, Simone Biles' husband?
A little mixed. Oh, okay. All right.
Could be a depth guy again. Two more. John Runyon Jr. on the offensive line. Now, Sean Ryan came in and played very well at that guard spot, so that could spell the end of the road for John Runyon. And then last but not least, safety Darnell Savage. They want Savage back. Well, I'm telling you what, they're not going to bring all of those guys back, so we'll see who ends up wearing the green and gold, who goes elsewhere. And how about this? Do you want to stick with David Bakhtiari, or is it maybe – okay. Crazy Ashley just about jumped onto the stage here and
I get why they feel that way, because he hasn't been a regular starter since 2020 or 2021. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
So
well, and then Rasheed Walker looked pretty good. He grew into one of those.
It's a young man's game, isn't it?
Yeah, young man's game with those knees. I'm telling you, General Manager Aaron Rodgers will trade for him. David Bakhtiari will go to the New York Jets. Brian Gutekunst will fleece the Jets with a few more picks or something.
Yeah, but realistically, they'd be happy just to get any kind of pick.
They will.
To unload that contract.
The Jets will give him something because Rodgers is going to want Bakhtiari by his side. You know that's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm sure his knees will be great on that turf over there.
Last but not least, top draft. He's got to be safety, right? You got to.
Well, they got a lot of good safeties.
How about a Kyle Hamilton type player? Wouldn't that be fun to see in Green Bay? A guy that loves to hit.
He's very special. Yeah.
A cornerback. You need to kind of shore that up. You don't know about Eric Stokes. If Ballantyne will be back, Jair, was he going to be back, or is he going to want to be traded? I think Jair's going to. I think he'll be back. I think you need a inside linebacker help. You don't know if Devondre Campbell, if they might let him move on from him. Somebody to pair with Quay Walker, bring a little bit speed and nastiness in the middle. And maybe an edge rusher as well. And running back, right? Aaron Jones, I'm sure, will be back at a reduced price. But maybe follow, Ricardo, the Lions lead and get a Jahmyr Gibbs type player.
Well, that's a first or second round pick if you're looking for someone that special.
Load up weapons around Jordan Love. That's what I'm saying.
That's what it would take.
You need some offensive line. But Packers draft pick, number one pick is number 25 in the first round. But also keep adding weapons around Love and keep building that offense as well, because you got a quarterback who could be pretty special.
Brett, I did notice you didn't have one position on here.
What's that?
Quarterback. Now, I'm not saying Love is obviously the guy. Well, you're okay with the young kid as the backup?
I mean, he's got a year of experience.
For an extended amount of time?
I think I'm okay with that room right now.
Fair enough.
But we'll see.
I don't know the kid as well as you guys
But
do,
a Jahmyr Gibbs type player to pair with Aaron Jones would be very special. I mean, add speed and that kind of a burst would be good. All right, we're done talking 2023 Packers, but we're looking forward to 2024, right? They should be a contender. Is everybody excited about the season, right? They got to be.
I think the NFC North in general is, remember we kind of NFC North was kind of an afterthought. I think it's become one of the better divisions
Well,
in
and
the
I
league.
think the NFC is going to be wide open. Again, the power of balance is the AFC, so the NFC should be there for the taking. All right, time for tonight's Stat Pack, sponsored by Bobbles Galore. Again, Bobbles Galore is your source for the largest selection of bobbleheads you will find anywhere. That includes a great selection of Packers, Brewers, and Bucks bobbleheads. Be sure to check out their brand new A.J. Dillon and Romeo Dobbs bobbleheads. Go to bobblesgalore.com today. 2024 Packers opponents. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Home games against the Bears, the Cardinals, the Colts, the Dolphins, the 49ers are coming to town. The Lions, the Saints, the Texans, and the Vikings. Sounds like 9-0 to me, Ricardo.
I will tell you this. I think they're very fortuitous in terms of like a lot of those big, tough games are at Lambeau.
Yeah. Road games, Bears, Eagles. They're kind of...
That's a tough one.
Yeah, Jags, Lions, Rams, Seahawks, Titans, and Vikings. That sounds like 8-0 to me, Ricardo. So it sounds like 17-0 coming for the Packers. What do you guys?
Okay.
What do you think, Mean Gene?
Right.
Now listen, 7 of those teams were playoff participants: Dolphins, Eagles, Niners, Lions, Rams, Texans, and Eagles, and a lot of those teams had winning records. So it could be from the outset, it looks a little bit more challenging. But I think the Packers will be nobody, right? That's what I'm talking. I said 17-0, Mean Gene, and 17-0. All right. Before we do our giveaways, I have another Bears joke. You guys want to hear it? Now, how do the Bears resemble my neighbor? They can't pick up a yard. Yes. Yeah, you get it.
First off, let me tell you something. Brett didn't put these jokes on here so I wouldn't laugh at them and tell him these are lame. So.
I didn't want you to see them. You got a different script than us. So, all right, should we give away some prizes, everybody? So, Rosie, we need some prize music again. We have divided all of the prizes, the loot, into 3 different tiers. Kickoff tier, first down tier, and the touchdown tier. You can only win once per tier. All entries will be made eligible for every tier, okay? You must be present to win the prizes, so I'm sure we're going to draw some names of some folks that aren't here tonight. We'll also mix in some prizes for our online viewers as well. As far as online, we collected entries for the online drawing through our Facebook page today, and then we randomly selected names as we went down the line for those prizes. So if you hear your name tonight, please message us your address so I can get those mailed out to you right away. All right, so here we go. Ricardo, you're in charge of the tumbler, and the first prize we're giving away is the Where Legends Roam, the greatest players and coaches to play at Lambeau Field. How about that? That's a good first prize right there, ladies and gentlemen. We got a ton of prizes here in the kickoff tier, so let's go, Ricardo.
And I'll ask if any of you want me to pick from a certain area, let me know.
We could be here for 2 hours the way this is going to go, so here we go. First one, Ricardo. Let's see if you got the hot hand. Whoop. Get those back in there. And we have Lori Leiterman. Those are both say Lori Leiterman on it. So where's Lori Leiterman? Lori is now out for the rest of the kickoff tier. All right. These both say Lori Leiterman, by the way. So here we go. Now we got, this is pretty cool. Let's see if I can find it here. Is it this one? Yes. This is a Keyshawn Nixon custom cleat autographed by K9, made by our friend Amber Barenwald, created. She is very talented. By the way, Amber, when are you going to make one of me and Ricardo? We should get our own customized cleat for Clubhouse Live, right? All right, so who's going home with the customized cleat courtesy of Amber Barenwald? That goes to, wow, Rhonda Ramirez. Am I saying that right? Rhonda? There you go, Rhonda. You're here. Oh, you're ready. You're at the table. Come on up. You can always give it away. You must claim the prize, Rhonda. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night long. Once you have the prize, you can do with it as you wish. You can give it away. Now we have an autographed photo. We also have some autographed photos this year, so we'll start with this one. Kenny Clark, right? We love Kenny Clark, friend of the show. He's been on numerous times. Autograph photo from Kenny Clark. You're hot right now, Ricardo. 2 for 2. Let's keep it going. Evan Lemerand from Menasha. Evan Lemerand. Yes! Come on up, Evan. There you go. Congratulations to you, and appreciate you being here. Thank you. All right, a couple of online prizes. The first one is an autographed photo of Devondre Campbell. That goes to Ryan Delro. Ryan, if you're watching online, message us your address, please. And another online prize, a Packers knit hat courtesy of Shields. That goes to Heather Whitaker. So Ryan Delro, you get the Devondre Campbell signed photo. Heather Whitaker, the Packers knit hat courtesy of Shields. Message us your address, please. Back to our in-house. Ooh, this is a good one. Look at this, a Packers bottle bank courtesy of Shields. Who wants that? Anybody does, right? Packers bottle bank goes to Tony Horn. Are you here, Tony Horn? And there's our first of many strikes tonight. Tracy Santos, ladies and gentlemen. Your Viking fan is not allowed to touch that thing, all right? Now, look at this. How about this? How about this? Ricardo had to wear one of these this year. A foam cheese head, courtesy of Shields. We're giving that away. Who wants that? What if Mean Gene won that? He's got like a whole bunch of foam cheese heads, doesn't he? Dave Witton. Witthun. Dave, are you here? Witton, Dave? No? Thought for sure that would be a good one. This is Amber Barenwald, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Couple more online prizes, Ricardo. We have a Badgers badge holder courtesy of Shields and a Quadzilla Find His Footing book by A.J. Dillon. Those are a package deal. That goes to Matt Matilla, Mattila. Matt, you win that one. So, again, message us your address, please. And another online prize, a Quadzilla Finds His Footing book, just the book by A.J. Dillon. That goes to Felicia Shamilia. I hope I'm saying that right. Felicia, again, message us your address, and we'll get those out to you ASAP. Here we go. Next one is I'm not even sure how to pronounce this. It's like a Lego set. A Packers Foco.com, whatever. Courtesy of Shields. You can build your very own little Lambeau Field. And that goes to Dennis Hackbarth of Menasha. Dennis, are you here? Dennis? Nope, no Dennis. All right, this goes to Larry Leiterman. Larry Leiterman, the Leitermans. So Lori and Larry have won. And back to the prize table I go. The other custom cleat, courtesy of Amber Barenwald. This is of Josiah DeGora, the Outlaw. All right? I don't know if you guys have seen that, how great. So, digging deep. Tracy Santos. Sorry, Tracy. You can make trades after the show if you want. It's not up to us then. Candy Zippy. That is yours, Candy. And next is the Packers Tumbler. You can put your favorite beverage in, courtesy of our friends at Shields. We appreciate Shields for all they give to us every year. That goes to Tyler Jedwabny of Appleton. Tyler, are you here? He might have been with that Appleton North crowd, the boys basketball team. This is Ron Siegler of Appleton. Ron, are you here? There's Ron. Come on up, Ron. That's for you. That's going to look good in your house, right? You're welcome. And another autograph photo. We got to go. It's a K9 this time. It's our friend Keyshawn Nixon. Great autograph photo of Keyshawn. Mix them up, Ricardo. Keep the hot hand. Keep the hot hand. Keep the hot hand. Come on. We got a lot of folks here counting on you right now. The pressure is on you. Jay Carlson. Jay, are you here? I know who Jay is. Is he here tonight? Jay? Nope. No Jay. He's my Sister Bay friend. Door County guy. This goes to another green ticket. AJ Eno. He's here. We got a couple more online prizes as well. We have a Packers badge holder again, courtesy of Shields, and a Quadzilla Finds His Footing book by A.J. Dillon. There you go, A.J. You're welcome. That goes to Adriana Moreno. So, Adriana, if you're watching, message us your address. And another Quadzilla Finds His Footing book by A.J. Dillon. That goes to Cindy Klein. So, there you go. Back to the prize. Oh, here we go. A Mean Gene bobblehead we're giving away. I bet you Mean Gene will sign it after the show, too. He'll sign it. He'll take pictures with it. Mean Gene, do you sleep with your bobblehead? Yeah, you go to bed with that thing, don't you? Oh, yeah. How about Jason Bino going with the Mean Gene bobblehead? He's right next to you. Congratulations. And a Packers knit hat, courtesy of our friends at Shields. Now, this is the knit hat that I always put on my head, predicting a lot of wins in this hat. Now, I actually didn't wear this hat. I just put it on my head, so it's clean. All right, it's clean. But that has a lot of history to it, a lot of victories in that knit hat. All right. Mary Whitsock, you're going home with the hat. Take good care of this hat now. A lot of victories in that hat. All right, so a couple of online prizes. We have an autographed photo of Eric Stokes. That goes to Ashley Krieski, Krieski, and an autographed photo of Josiah DeGore is going to Ryan Super, S-U-P-E-R. Again, message us your address. All right, how about this one? Courtesy of our friends here at the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, we have a Hawaiian shirt. Yes, and it's almost baseball season. It's not too far down the road. You can come here to Neuroscience Group Field at Fox City Stadium, catch a Timber Rattlers game, and wear that Timber Rattlers Hawaiian shirt. That goes to Russ Wood. Russ Wood of Green Bay. Russ! Russ, all that drinking and you getting a Wisconsin Timber Rattlers Hawaiian shirt. That is for you. You're welcome. Well, you'll get back into the other tier for the other tier stuff. So, a couple more online photo prizes. We have an online or an autographed photo of Keyshawn Nixon. That goes to Greg Marnaka. Greg, I think I've sent you some prizes before in the past. And an autographed photo of Bo Melton, right? There's one of those great young receivers. That goes to Cheryl Beckwar, B-E-C-W-A-R. So, now we have a couple more autographed photos to give away. We have Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave back-to-back, the two tight ends. We put them together. The first one we're getting rid of is Tucker Kraft, Ricardo. Came right out, and it's Linda Albrecht. Ricardo's got it for you. And an autographed photo of Luke Musgrave, Ricardo. I think, Katie, you're right. Smaller tickets is going to be the ticket next year, right? Candy Zippy, you already won Candy. Dig deep in there. And how about Dennis Vosters? Dennis. You're so excited you knocked your chair right over. You know what you should do, Ricardo? Go in there and kind of mix it up with your hand instead while I do a couple. I got 4 straight onlines to these last 4 online prizes that closes it out for online. Autographed photo of Kenny Clark goes to Jerry Laundry, our friend Jerry Laundry. I know he's watching tonight. He couldn't make it. We have an autographed photo of Luke Musgrave. That goes to Alyssa Christensen. So, Alyssa, send us your address. Same with you, Jerry. I have a Where Legends Roam Lambeau Field book for the online folks. That goes to Gene Calloway. So, Gene, send us your address. And the last but not least, a Go Pack Go can koozie, courtesy of our friends at Miller Lite. That goes to Julie Bovat, B-O-U-V-A-T. So that wraps it up for the online folks. How about a round of applause for all of our online viewers? Hey, we have just 4 more to give away in the kickoff tier, and then we're getting everybody in the tumbler again, and we're going to start it all over again. So a couple more autograph photos. We have Bo Melton again. I think this guy could be pretty special, don't you think?
Brett, can we pick up Vince? I'm getting a little worried you're going to step on Vince.
I don't step on Vince.
Okay.
All right? Relax. Bo Melton. Who's going to go home with Bo Melton? I like this kid. This guy is got great hands, great feet, and a whole lot of speed. Good connection with Jordan Love as well. That is Amber Barenwald. 4 more prizes to give away. Russ Wood. Did we call Russ Wood? Did he win already? Oh, there's Russ. All right. Bob Wiegand. There you go, Bob. You're welcome. And we have an autographed photo of Carrington Valentine, another of those young players that looking pretty good back in that defensive backfield. Are you digging deep, Ricardo? That goes to Pam Surma. Pam, are you here? I heard somebody go, woo, and I thought they were here. Bob Wiegand. Let's get going. Come on, Ricardo. We're almost through. This is the key one to get through. This is always the key one to get through. How about Rick Krull of Greenville? Rick Krull. Are you here, Rick? We're so close. Andy Hermes. Are you here, Andy? Now we're hitting the cold. We got all these folks here. Bonnie Lutzowitz. I know Bonnie's here. Our friend Bonnie. That's our former colleague, right, from years ago. Bonnie, good to see. Give Bonnie a round of applause. We love Bonnie. Good to see Bonnie again. She's a big fan of Don Mikowski. She's always here for the magic shows.
She used to work at the Post Crush, and she bailed me out I don't know how many times.
She bailed everybody out.
Yes.
She helped me one time years ago when I had a flat tire. She actually took me home. I couldn't get the flat changed.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say she changed it for you.
Yeah, well, she probably could have. All right, we have a foam cheese head courtesy of Shields. Another one of these to give away. Try this side too. Candy Zippy. Here we go. They are. Kathy Hermes. There you go, Kathy. Congratulations to you. And one more to give away right here. This Green Bay Packers hat. I think isn't what the coaches wore on the sidelines, right? Courtesy of our friends at Shields. This is the last one in the kickoff tier. Here we go, and that goes to Bob Wiegand. Bob Wiegand. How about this side, by me? Okay. This is the last prize, then we go to the first down tier. Yeah, get this side. I'm towards me. There we go. Carol First, right here. There you go.
Brett, I thought you were going to say Bob Wiegand.
Yeah. So, okay, Ricardo, we have to put all these entries in. We'll mix them up nice and good. And in the meantime, while you're doing that, I want to go up north one last time, sponsored by Munoz Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Your Center for Dental Excellence voted Reader's Choice Best Dentist, Best of the Bay in back-to-back years. He's telling me they're going for the three-peat now. He told me that last week. Let Dr. Sebastian and his team of professionals help you achieve your dream smile. This is where Normally we predict the Packer game, but we got to predict Super Bowl 58, Ricardo, right? So it's the 49ers, the Kansas City Chiefs, rematch of Super Bowl 54, Super Bowl 58 at Allegiant Stadium. Technically, it's in Paradise, Nevada, not Las Vegas, Nevada. But let me, while you're doing that and mixing them up, Ricardo, I'm going to kind of get based on the audience, cheers, who they think are going to win the Super Bowl. Who thinks the San Francisco 49ers are going to prevail in Super Bowl 58? Not too many. Who thinks the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl? Yeah. So I tell you what, I'll keep mixing them up for you, Ricardo. Why don't you give me your pick, and then I'll give you mine.
Okay, real quick. First off, can both teams lose? No. I guess if you... I hate to say this because... I don't know. I just think the 49ers are on like a roll kind of here, and they've been getting extremely fortunate things happening to them. I think that luck is going to continue through the Super Bowl, actually. But I think it'll be a good Super Bowl, though, Brett. Close game, within 6 points, maybe. Really, is that what you guys want anyway, just a good, close Super Bowl? No one wants a blowout.
So you're picking
I'm picking 49ers.
You're picking the 49ers? Well, I'm going to go with the audience. I'm picking the Kansas City Chiefs. I think, and I don't know if it's going to be a very good Super Bowl. Listen, San Francisco should have lost to the Packers, right? They should have lost to Green Bay. They should have lost to Detroit yesterday. They've used all of their lives up already here.
The Chiefs were very fortunate too. They had the guy who fumbled right going into the end zone, and come on, they've been
Flowers.
They've been very fortunate as well.
I don't think Brock Purdy has been all that impressive at all. He tried to give the game away to the Packers if they would have corralled those interception
Brett,
opportunities.
it's how you finish. And he finished very well.
I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs have a very good and physical defense. I think they can run against the Niners. And how about Andy Reid? Can you go against an Andy Reid offense? Remember that offense was struggling this year, the Chiefs. And then they sort of went to more of a power game, a power offense, and running the ball a little bit more with Pacheco and just physical and not the finesse team that maybe you think of the Chiefs in years past. And I think the Chiefs, I guess I'm going against history, but they're going to become the first team since the New England Patriots in 03 and 04 to win.
So what's your score?
They're back-to-back. I'm going to think, I'll say something like 35-17. I don't think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be close. I don't think it's going to be.
I think the 49ers with that run game, they can score points.
The Chiefs have a great defense.
They do, but the 49ers have a lot more weapons than the Ravens do.
I'm going to go with Patrick Mahomes over Brock Purdy any day of the week, and I'm going to go Andy Reid over Kyle Shanahan any day of the week.
Okay.
Andy Reid's a Hall of Fame coach.
Okay,
and
fair enough.
They're going to be their third title in the past 5 seasons. So anyway, more giveaways. Now it's time for our kickoff, or I should say our first down tier. Now the prize will get a little bit more expensive over here, right? So we're going to start with this cool Packers sign, courtesy of Shields. This would look good in the man cave. Look at this. It says Green Bay Packers Avenue. Who wants that? You don't want Ricardo, do you? So everybody's eligible again, but if you get a prize in the first down tier, you are then out until the touchdown tier. And that goes to Kathy Hermes again. Kathy is racking up the loot. A little bit heavy for you, so be careful. There you go. And the Packers plush blanket, courtesy of our friends at Shields. Who wants to snuggle in that, huh? Look at that. That's a nice prize from our friends at Shields. We have 2 of these to give away. Dig deep, Ricardo. Dig deep. This is easily the most tickets we've ever had in an extravaganza show, right? Bob Wiegand. There you go, Bob. You're welcome, Bob. He's looking.
Pays to drink.
He's looking at me like it's up to me to draw his name for that signed helmet. It is not up to me. How about the Packers mini football? Packers mini football, courtesy of our friends at Shields.
Cruiser,
what did I say?
I might have you pull for the helmets. Just letting you know.
Packers mini helmet. I'm sorry, Packers mini helmet, courtesy of our friends at Shields. Then there's a football next. That goes to Bernie Etter. Where's Bernie? I know Bernie's out here somewhere. There you go, Bernie. Congratulations to you, Bernie. You bet. Packers mini football. There we go. Where is that? That's the foam football. I think it's this one. Is it the foam football or the mini? It doesn't matter. They're both the same. So it's the mini football. It is the mini football right here. Courtesy of Shields, our friends at Shields. That goes to Candy Zippy. You're welcome. What else do we have here? This one. Yes, the plush. The Packers Royal Plush throw blanket. Look at that. Courtesy of Shields, Ricardo. And that goes to Jay Carlson, who we know is not here tonight. Boy, Jay, you're missing out. You're missing out. Grizzly Dan. Now, can you see this guy wrapping up in this nice little cozy blanket, huh? You don't look like a cozy...
Well, at least it's not a bear blanket. Huh?
Yeah, he doesn't look like a cozy... That might be too small for you, Grizzly Dan. I'm telling you.
Keep the feet warm.
Keep his feet warm. All right, now here's a... Check this out. Courtesy of our friends here with the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, this certificate is good for use of a field-level suite for a 2024 Timber Rattlers game. Now, it says here the suite includes 10 suite tickets and 3 VIP parking passes. And suite is subject to availability, and please contact Tyler Van Rossum, who's back there behind the bar, to reserve your suite. This is good for any home game in April or May, excluding opening day. So those are especially in April, it gets a little chilly here in springtime. So how about the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers coming through, huh? You want me to pick? All right. Maybe they'll invite us to go, huh? Or at least me. Yeah. That goes to Bob Wiegand. Sorry, Bob. Bob always looks at me like I've ruined his day. Andy Hurley. I know Andy's here. Look at this. That is a nice prize for you, Andy, and I look forward to the invite. I appreciate it. Good to see you. Yeah. He's like, not a chance, Brett. Not a chance. Yeah, look at that. Oh, she came running up to get the prize herself.
She's going to invite all her friends.
Andy doing a good job just swooping her up and right. All right, how about an A.J. Dillon bobblehead, courtesy of Bobbles Galore, right? The Quadzilla bobblehead. I like it. All right. Rex Heiser. Rex is here. Rex has been a good, faithful follower of Clubhouse Live as well. Thank you very much, Rex. First year, way back. That's before we had gray hair. At least I had gray hair.
First year don't count. I wasn't here.
No, yeah, that was probably our best. That was probably our best year. Thank you, Rex. Thank you, Rex. I think that was our best season ever. How about this mini foam football, Packers? Whoops, I fumbled it. There we go. The story of my athletic career right there. I couldn't even hold on to a foam football. That's courtesy of our friends at Shields as well. Ooh. You like to pick the folded tickets, don't you? That is Amy Lemrand of Menasha. Amy, are you here? Yeah. Oh, there's Amy. Now, do I see a young man at your table that's probably going to be throwing this football around quite a bit in the living room tonight? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. If he breaks a lamp or something. That kid is like, that's mine, that's mine. How about another Packers plush blanket right here? Courtesy of our friends at Shields. Nick Jansen. Nick, are you here, Nick Jansen? No? How about Amber Barenwald. Boy, they got the blankets. And one more. What else do we have here? Let's do this. These are the tickets. These are, again, a set of Wisconsin Timber Rattlers tickets, vouchers for the 2024 season. So some more Timber Rattlers tickets. We'll give those away one more time, Ricardo.
Okay.
That goes to Larry Leiterman. Looks like Larry's going to go to the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers game. And I think that wraps it up. Now we do our touchdown tiers. So there you go, Larry. Appreciate it. So everything goes back in here. This should not be up there. And here we go. So these are the big prizes that we deem the big prizes, right? We have 2 signed helmets. We have a triple bobblehead set. And we have the signed canvas, 2 Packers totes, a couple backpacks, the A.J. Dillon jersey, and a Packers cooler. All mostly bobbles galore, shields, all that stuff. So let's do this. Since everybody is eligible, we're going to start off by giving away one of those Packers signed helmets. Look at that.
Brett, we're going to have Mike Cruz pick the winner.
Well, let me do this first.
Okay.
Now each helmet you get a certificate of authenticity, and it includes the signatures of 2 Pro Football Hall of Famers, right? Leroy Butler and Jerry Kramer, also Devondre Campbell, Anders Carlson, Kenny Clark, Josiah DeGora, Kenyon Drake, Johnny Gray, Tucker Kraft, John Kuhn, Don Mikowski, Bo Melton, Luke Musgrave, Keyshawn Nixon, Jonathan Owens, Ben Sims, Eric Stokes, Patrick Taylor, and Carrington Valentine. So there we go. And that first one goes to Mary Witzak. Mary. He's already back behind the bar. So
yeah, he'll pick the other one too, Brett.
We'll get the other one right at the end, and let's do this. Or should we draw for the other Packers helmet right now at the end? Okay, let's do the triple bobblehead set, courtesy of our friends at Bobbles Galore. I'm just going to leave these here. You get Bart Starr, Brett Favre, and Aaron Rodgers. They go together. It's a fantastic piece, courtesy of Bobbles Galore. Ricardo. Yeah, I'll pick it. Whoa. I'm going to go all the way down here. That goes to Keelan Perry. Am I saying that right? From Appleton. Looks like Keelan, right? Perry? Keelan Perry? Anybody? Anybody with the last name of Perry? All right, let's try it again. I think you had the hot hand tonight. Get back down here again. Candy Zippy. Help yourself. You get all 3. Can you grab all of them? Yep. Yep, you can stack. She's got him. She's got him. Next, we're giving away this Shields A.J. Dillon jersey. Now, it's unsigned, but maybe you can find him. All you got to do is go to AC Tap in Door County. He'll be there. Worth $175, courtesy of our friends at Shields. And A.J. Dillon, right there, Dillon on the back. I'm sure if you find him in Door County, he'll sign it. And I don't think it's very difficult to find him in Door County. Going home with that is Steve Hermes. There you go. Congratulations. Let's do this. We have the Packers backpacks. This is the first one, courtesy again of our friends at Shields.
These are really nice. I've been seeing these in the office. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, I forget what they're valued at, but they're actually, I think, about $100, I think is what these go for at Shields. So here you go. Packers backpack. We have 2 of those to give away. Yep. Jan Zenzik. Jan Zenzik. Z-E-N-Z-I-C-K. Jan? Ricardo, I think you got the hot hand, not me tonight. Here you go. Lori, P-I-E-T-T-E from Fremont. Lori, Lori. There you go. Congratulations. And then one of these are pretty cool too. We gave away these last year as well. These totes, these Packers heavy duty totes. Let me turn it around here. Courtesy of Shields. What's the value on these? I think forget what it was. These are like I don't know. I know they're like they're over $100. Whoop. Good catch, huh? Bonnie Lutzowitz again. Bonnie. Here, Bonnie's going to come out on your side. We're winding down. Here we go. How about this to look good in the man cave? A signed canvas print of Keyshawn Nixon, K9. Courtesy of our friends at, courtesy of Mark Mayfield of Mayfield Sports. We appreciate Mark very much for all he's done for us. Let's see. This is Jason Bino. Jason Bino. Congratulations. How about this? A Packers cooler bag, courtesy of our friends at Shields. This is pretty nice. It's a cooler bag, is what I was told. Yeah, that's what it says in the back. A Packers cooler bag, courtesy of our friends at Shields. That goes to Dave Whitson. He's not here. We know Dave's not here. Whittoon? Oh, maybe that's how you say that last name. Amber Barenwald. There you go, Amber. 3 more to get through.
Pays
and
to
we
be
are
here.
Done. Another Packers backpack. Let's just move these all over here. Oh, sorry, Torque. But we have a Packers backpack valued at $99.99, courtesy of our friends at Shields. So, Aaron Stark of Appleton. Aaron Stark, are you here, Aaron? There you go, Aaron. There you go. Congrats to you. You're welcome. 2 more to go. Then another heavy-duty. We good? Heavy-duty tote, again, courtesy of our friends at Shields. And that valued at $90. $90 tote. That goes to Tim Vandre. Tim. Is Tim here? Yep. There you go. And the last one, the signed helmet, another one of those. And it looks like Mike Cruz. Everybody wants those signed helmets. Our last prize of the Extravaganza. Lori Swick of Combined Locks. Are you here, Lori? Oh, It mounts. It mounts. It mounts. Steve Hartzheim. I know Steve's here. Steve. And that does it. How about a big round of applause for all of our prizes and all right. So let's we're almost right at the hour, so perfect. Packers News app, Ricardo. I'm going to let you plug the Packers News app one final time.
That's right. Hold on. Let me get to it. Yeah, Packers News app, your one-stop shop for complete coverage of the Green Bay Packers from your USA Today Network's Wisconsin's Packers coverage team. Packers News app, unlimited digital access to that Packers News app. And PackersNews.com, Brett, can be yours for as low as 99 cents for the first month. Please subscribe today. We need the money.
Yes, and hey, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. Listen up. We got a few more things to get through. I do have one final Bears joke for everybody as they're going away. What's the best part about dating a Bears fan? Well, she won't be looking for a ring anytime soon. All right. Thank you.
I think you're recycling those now.
Thank you. No, those are brand new ones.
No, I think you're recycling those.
Thanks to jokesforus.com for some of those. All right. Hey, again, thanks to our sponsors and friends. First, our presenting sponsors, Cellcom and Packerland Home Improvement. We also, again, want to thank our segment sponsors, Bobbles Galore and Munoz Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. And finally, thank you to our supporting sponsors and friends one final time. We have Shields, Escort Limousine Service, Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear, Mayfield Sports Marketing, Mike Thiel and Eric Lives here, Miller Lite, and the good folks here at the Fox Club, and the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. I want to say some thank yous before we get going. Again, a big thank you to the Fox Club and the Timber Rattlers. Give it up to Mackenzie, Brandy, Tyler, Jake. They're back there, the entire crew. Please tip them well on your way out, right? Tip them well. We're thrilled to be here. They did a great job, great to work with. Love being here at the Fox Club. Just so thrilled to be here, and they've been great partners. Also, I want to say, on top of that, I want to congratulate Timber Rattlers president, CEO, managing partner. He's the chief honcho, I guess. Rob Zerjav, I don't know if you heard, but he was recently named Baseball America's Minor League Executive of the Year. So that's a tremendous honor for Rob and the entire Timber Rattlers staff. So thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. How about a round of applause for our co-hosts, Keyshawn Nixon and Josiah DeGuara, right? K9 and the Outlaw. Thank you to Mark Mayfield of Mayfield Sports Marketing. He got us an alumni guest list that was second to none. We had John Kuhn earlier this season, Jerry Kramer, Don Mikowski, Leroy Butler. So that's 2 Pro Football Hall of Famers. And the rest, John Kuhn soon will be a Packers Hall of Famer. So a whole bunch of Hall of Famers. How many other Packers shows, Ricardo, have welcomed Pro Football Hall of Famers? 0, right? Okay. Mike Thiel of Eric Lives here, our friend Mike Thiel for the music again. We appreciate Mike very much. How about Mean Gene? We thank Mean Gene. Our unofficial mascot, immortalized forever with the Bobbles Galore bobbleheads. And thank you to all of you great fans. Give yourselves a round of applause for filling the Fox Club and watching online each and every week. It's always cool to see everybody come together. It's kind of become a nice community of family and friends. And I know, Ricardo, you see that online when you're doing the online chat. So we wouldn't be here without you, and we appreciate very much. We sincerely appreciate your support of this show and continued interest. And finally, our team, as we wrap up our 15th season, Mara Wegner, she's not here, but she's a behind-the-scenes person. She actually made me a lot of the welcome mats this year. She stitched them up, so that was good. She always gets out the mailings and does a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. How about our man Mike Cruz back there, another guy behind the scenes? Mike does a lot of great work with all of our sponsors, works with Mark Mayfield, getting players together, handles limo, just takes a lot off my plate. So, Mike, thank you very much. Appreciate you and all you do. And, of course, our Clubhouse Live crew. First, Bill Glasheen right there, the man. Our producer. Next to him, you got Rosie, Jim Rosendick, kind of pushing the buttons, making sure everything's good online. We got Dan Powers, Dan the man, usually the mobile camera, also a photojournalist, along with Bill Glasheen. And Torque Mason, he is a Bears fan, ladies and gentlemen. He's also one of the field photographers as well. New to the crew this year, Stu McLean back there making sure all the audio is good. And last but not least, the guy we all love to hate, but he's a good sport because he puts up with so much. One more time, Chicago Bears fan, Ricardo Arguello, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
So,
all right, stop.
You
We really
love-
got to give a hand to the real guy here. Let me tell you something. I had to fill in his spot for 1 week, and I don't ever want to do it again.
failed miserably.
Yes.
Failed miserably.
I don't think you guys understand how much time he puts into this. He's obsessed. You don't want to be near him in the office when he's working on this stuff. But he does do a great job. I always say it every year, Brett, you're the straw that stirs the drink, like Reggie Jackson, baby. He does everything for the show in terms of getting everything coordinated. He gives us a great script. We all just kind of, you'll see us all the time doing this, right? Making sure we're on the script. Brett, thank you so much. This could not happen without you, everyone. Big hand for Brett.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks very much. There you go. I see you back there.
Brett,
thank you.
Don't ever leave.
Hey, I blame COVID that night, unfortunately. So, but anyway, season 16. We are going to go ahead with a season 16. You guys want to do it? Should we do it again? Why not? Look for news, information, and the announcement of our season 16 co-hosts in the weeks and months to come on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. We're going to hit another milestone. Show number 350 is coming next season, so we'll have to think of some big plans for that. But until then, one last time for season 15, our unofficial mascot, Mean Gene. Take it away, Mean Gene. By the way, Rosie, am I on? Hey, for those that didn't win something, no.